just to rub in PK's face a little bit. That we're doing a little bit better than him. He only knows how to bully Zine. It's kind of sad they aren't on the same seed in Multiworld, I don't think. Prelude start's nice. I don't mind a Prelude start. Incentivizes me to kind of go Child early, but I don't think that's the right call. I think River is the right call early, still. I'm always going to think... I'm always going to think early adult CAC into River for hints is a stronger play. But I can see almost immediately going Prelude, Child, and cleaning up that way. So, that's probably going to be the game plan here, is early adult and into early Child. As per my usual, I don't care even slightly about Temple of Time hints. Not yet. Just give me a big stretch, and now that I'm actually... Oh, Peace Heart and Double Defense. Okay. Praying to Be in the Lake is nothing. I already saw that. Was that... Big Pose, nothing. Was that doubled up? Darunia's Dance dead. Fire Temple to Phantom Ganon. That's an interesting one. Probably my first strength in early fire. If I had to guess, or something that leads me to my access. I don't know. We'll find out. K-Sword Fire Temple for Deku Tree Forest Med would make a lot of sense too. Lake Hylia Bean. Darunia. What was the third one? Big Pose. All dead. Alright, let's give you that big stretch while I'm doing this back walk here. Oh. Alright. Correct. Though a required Fire Temple for some kind of Path of Phantom Ganon. So I do still have to go see the Gorons, which is unfortunate, because no one likes seeing the Gorons. Shadow Temple to Morph... Oh, we hate that! We hate that hint. That hint's gross. Ooh, hello. Okay, so we will Dodongo's Cavern early then, too. I know I said I wanted to River, but when you get a bomb bag this early, you don't ignore Dodongo's, I don't think. I think that's just... Excuse you, Link. Could you actually jump, maybe? Maybe. Link, would be appreciated if you would jump like you're supposed to. Thank you. Whoop. Bomb bag! It's another good warp to have early. Sure, we love early bottles. Makes Fire Temple feel a lot safer. Let's make sure if we're doing skulls or not. monstrously important to know here. Piece of Heart on 40. Blue on 30. And Deku Stick Capacity on 50. Oh, what now? What now? Excuse you. Side hop first, please. Thank you. There you go. Bomb bag's way too early for me to not do dongos, I think. Fire Temple to Phantom Ganon, I already knew that one. Because the chances are it's not hook shot there, but I guess that's always possible if like Bolero or Hover Boots is available somewhere. Right? It's entirely possible first hook shot could be in Fire Temple if hovers or hooks available somewhere. Who knows? Look at me actually being responsible and marking down my sometimes hints. It'd be really nice a strawberry ice cream chest here. I'd love to get some hearts going. Oh, come on. Little jerk. You wanna die? You wanna die? You finna die, buddy. Touch me. One skull token. There's a greater than 50% chance this was necessary, so I don't feel bad doing it. Especially so early. Like, PK would be proud and happy and so thrilled to see me into dongos this early. Don't bite me too. Game made it funny. Game made it funny there. But that tells me if I catch Kakariko to King Dodongo, that means that all bomb bags are strength locked. All strengths are bomb bag locked. My bad. Because that was just strength locked. Yes, PK. I'm in Dodongo's sub 10 minutes. Bomb bag in the windmill just kind of said, okay, get your butt into Dodongo's. Do I know if it's med? No idea. None whatsoever. Do I care if it's med? No idea. None whatsoever. Don't care. Second bomb bag in Dodongo's. French vanilla right next to the bomb bag chest. Of all funny things. You want to talk about funny joke? Game has got funny joke today. Second bomb bag inside the cavern. But like I said, that means if I catch a path hint of Kakariko to King Dodongo, that means all strengths are bomb locked, and that gives me a lot of routing information. Especially if I catch like a hammer not bomb locked, that means I've got to get myself to like Bomb Shoot Bowling, Child Goron City, and the like. Oh, we also call it a couple good hints. Lake Hylia Bean, so adult fishing and lab roof. I've got a double defense there, but unnecessary other than that, so I don't need to worry about routing an adult like anytime soon. Which is just, it's good. I love seeing that. He bonked me with his forehead, or with his chin. He blipped me with his chin. How dare he? How dare he blip me with his chin? Bop. I'm gonna blit him with my sword. He gone. He gone now. He gone and nobody cares. Okay? You hear me? Nobody cares. PK actually prefers it that way. Last I checked, PK prefers him gone. No, you prefer him gone. Don't lie to me. You prefer him gone. You prefer him gone. Don't lie to me. Ugh, nothing here but a second bomb bag. Hopefully this is a med. Hopefully this isn't just, you know... hopefully this is a med, not just a stone. If it's stone, I'm going to feel really bad about that play. Fire med! Dope! Required Dodongo's Cavern. Never feels bad. You think he loves taking naps in lava? My word, do I have bad news for you. How you like that? Skimming the boulder. You hold the bomb over your head so that you don't. Next, I'm gonna grab the ledge. Hollow is learning strats, okay? Hollow is sitting here working on his movement because that is Hollow's weak point, is movement and menuing. And I can't fix menuing too much on PJ64 because menuing on PJ64 is just straight booty cheeks. Uh-oh. Shoot. Fine. No one wants to listen to that, though, so. Menuing on PJ64 is bad. Like, the menu takes a little while to load. It's not the fastest. Like, it's pretty strictly known, like, PJ64 has some of the best save quit resets because it just boots so fast. But menuing on PJ64 is just booty. Pierre atop the fire temple hides a small key. Pierre is dead. Good. That makes me feel better about the idea of going in. Yeah, known issue. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Doing better now? Good. Bomb percent! 13-minute bomb percent! What is that? 13-minute bomb percent. Okay, sure. Sure. Where's the tongue go again? What is that though? Like 13-minute bomb percent? Sure, guys. Hey, there's a strawberry ice cream chest. Skullmask yields Rudo's letter? Ooh, I'm glad to get that early. That's gonna make routing Child so much cleaner than it could have been. Dude, imagine catching that hint late and having to reroute Child because of it. Holy crap. Ravaged Village's Song. Okay, so Burning Cactus Storms. We love our strawberry ice cream. We need health. We need Fire Temple at some point. Okay. So no bomb bags or path. Got it. So that means I'm going to be catching a double hint somewhere for one of these. Good to know. I've seen this one twice already. I have to make sure to note that fact. Okay, so I'm access hookshot bow away from Phantom. That's not a bad way to be, though. Access hookshot bow from Phantom isn't bad. Yes, if you can get one for each, you will, but now I cannot get one for Dodongo because the strength puts the bomb bag inside Dodongo's cavern into logic. So since I cannot get one for Dodongo anymore, I'm guaranteed to get a second one somewhere else. Which is good. I'm super thrilled for that. Yeah, the only time you won't get a path hint is if that path is unhintable. Correct. If you see a double path, one of your dungeons has absolutely no path items available. Like in this case, there's no path to Dodongo. You can get the bomb bag from Kakariko, or you can get the strength from Midos and get the bomb bag out of Dodongo's itself. There you go. No path whatsoever. So Kokiri Forest to Twinrova means both my strengths are probably path. Final Frogs is dead. So the best way to think of it is, and so is it so allow me to clarify, because I do need to clarify. If you see a double path, it doesn't mean that one of your dungeons has no path items. It means that dungeon is unhintable. And there are multiple reasons why it would be unhintable. The most prevalent one is because there is just no path items for it. Dodongo's Cavern, in this seed's case, no path items. Okay, so you're going to be getting that one probably pretty early. Good. But there is the case where, like, it's only one path item, but it's on 30 skulls, so it's already hinted. Like, if you're not hammerlocked in Fire Temple, access is available, everything is doable in that scenario, then you won't get a path to Volvagia, even though you have a path hammer to Volvagia. It just means that your item is going to be somewhere that is already hinted. I'm debating where I want to go with this right now. I think I just want to head back Child, actually. Yeah, I think we just want to head back Child here. Because I think the biggest thing I want to do is I want to kick out songs more than anything. What's up, Jenna? So it's Forest Spirit on Force Med. Okay, Jabu. So I definitely have to route that in, and that means Water's the last one. That's actually a really good layout. That sucks that Shadow's not required when I do have to go in for Morpha, but that's gonna be my last goal, is going in for Shadow, because if it's Iron Boots, I might be able to get Gold Scale Water and get that done. So I'm not as concerned over Shadow. I do need to make sure I'm watching it, but it's not end all be all get my ass in Shadow immediately. Fire Temple's an immediate, which it's also not required. That sucks again. But what are you gonna do? Immediately, Skull Mask routing. There's no thought. I'm Skull Mask routing right now. So the logic's not necessarily weird. It's the hints can be a little bit off-putting, but once you understand them, it makes them easier to read. Like, the weirdest one, and the one that's the hardest to get used to. I have no idea if he's seen the new secret lair yet. I will have to ask him. Like right here, when I catch my berry hint, it's going to be pointing me to Boomerang. There's no question. It's going to be pointing me either to Boomerang or because Axis is somehow locked up really tight. Because it can't point at Ruto's letter anymore because Ruto's letter is on Always Hint now. Which is good. That's fantastic news for me. That means that I've got a really clean look at how to get Baronade done once I find the mask. Once I find the, so the masks have always been things. It's just they're very rarely necessary. Graveyard to Baronade. Yo! There it is. That's exactly the hint I was looking for. Graveyard to Berry. The thing you want to start learning, and this is the hardest one when it comes to League in particular, and it's only League that this matters on, is there's two different types of path hints, even though it always shows path to whatever, okay? The two different types of path hints that you need to worry about is there's path to the tower, and then there's path to the boss key. And path to the tower is always going to precede path to the boss key. And I know that sounds really awkward because they're both paths. They both work the exact same, but there's a massive difference between the two of them that you can recognize. If you can recognize it, it makes routing later much easier. And the big difference between them is that path to the tower is going to include every single item required to beat any of the dungeons, but path to the boss key is only going to become relevant when there's an item inside Ganon's. And that's because that particular item can no longer fall on path to the tower because you have to get inside the tower to get it. And how Path to the Boss Key in particular works in League is that it will only point at items required specifically to get the boss dead. So let's say you needed, let's say this exact layout, my exact layout. Spirit, Dodongo's, Jabu, Water, Forest was my 5 dungeons. Okay? Let's say that my long shot is inside Ganon's. Water Temple becomes the path to the boss key, whereas Spirit, Jabu, Forest, and DC become path to the tower. Water at that point will never have anything hinted except items that are directly required to kill Morpha. In this case, because Shadow Temple is required, it might point me at Dins, it might point me at Magic, but it will never, and I mean never, point me at an item that I already needed for Path to the Tower. So let's say Shadow was required instead of Spirit. So if I was on Shadow, DC, Jabu, Water, Forest, and there was a long shot inside Ganon's, it will never, and I mean never, point me to the Dins, point me to the Magic, point me to the Hovers, point me to whatever I needed to get the item out of Shadow Temple. Because that's already accounted for in Path to the Tower. So Path to the Boss Key, if you're able to recognize that you have a Path to the Boss Key instead of a Path to the Tower, which there's no way to be like, oh, I definitely know, like it told me it's Path to the Tower or Path to the Boss Key instead. But if you're able to reliably recognize, hey, it's pointing directly at an item I need and not at some other piece, then there's a very good chance that recognizing that will send you into Ganon's castle earlier than it would otherwise when you hit 5 minutes. Huge clutch thing you need to learn for League is being able to tell the difference between Path to the Tower and Path to the Boss Key. So if I go into Shadow Temple and I find Mirror Shield, then I know I will never, ever, 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 ever check Ganon's for my long shot. Ever. So if I end up in Go mode, and that's the case of what happened, I don't have to worry about Ganon's. It literally, and that's the big benefit of recognizing it, is if I were to go into Shadow and find Iron Boots, and I'm digging for a long shot, I'm more incentivized to check Ganon's than anything else. But if I were to go into Shadow and find Mirror Shield, I will never touch Ganon's for long shot. This is what I was looking for. That was the exact song I was looking for, actually. This is why I have logic in my name, is because I do this stuff. I've broken down enough seeds to understand how Path to the Tower versus Path to the Boss Key works, and how you can actually, not manipulate, but how you can take what you're given and make more accurate assessments based on it. Now, that doesn't mean that every single time it points directly to an item that you're looking at Ganon's for the last piece. It's not what it means at all. But it does mean that, yeah, IGC to Bungo. Okay, that's super easy then. That one makes it a lot easier, because at that point, IGC to Bungo just tells you, oh, get into Ganon's for Bungo. That's kind of boring. I mean, that is realistically kind of really boring. But what are you going to do? You know what, we're just going to save quit here. And I should have probably grabbed that heart container, but I don't care. Okay, I need a 5th heart to go up fire clean, but I have a bottle as well, so as soon as I'm able to, I should be able to just, bottle fare my way up fire if I need to. Oh, that's awesome. I love a quick market save quit. Feels great, boy. Feels great. God, if I had ZL right now, it would feel much better. Correct. That is another thing that you can recognize, is especially because items cross clear really well. Hover boots cross clears between shadow and fire. If you can recognize your key logic is along those lines. The thing is, key logic doesn't always line up in a way that makes sense like that. And that's very unfortunate for that fact that sometimes key logic's just not going to work. Like, sometimes you'll go all the way up fire and be like, wow, I was never key locked. Wow, I was never hover locked. Hover's no longer cross clears. And that sucks. It does. But if you need hovers because you get key locked in Fire Temple, and it's not necessarily guaranteed dins. It could be magic. It could be an item required for another dungeon to get like an OOT Nocturne. And that's the thing to recognize, is the fact that as long as the item never falls on path to the tower, it can be part of path to the boss key. It can be really bad about that. See, that's why we didn't crawl through. We got get paid. So let's say it's OOT Nocturne. IGC Path to Bongo could be Mirror Shield for Stone Spirit for OOT Nocturne. And that sucks. That is a really, really rough hint. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a really bad one, but I've seen it. It happens. Okay, so we're going to clear Jabu in this round. Child 1, Jabu clear. Let's go. So we want to go up Goron City into Lost Woods, because I need to get that Rudos. Oh, shoot, I need to get back into market at day. Oh, I was there at day 2 and I forgot. Frick. Okay, so if I need to burn time of day, I think it's better off to just hike. Yeah, that sucks. That was really dumb of me. That was really dumb, just neglecting. But I save quit there, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If anything, you know what? We're going to go catch HC1, HC2 hints, and go from there. Because this will help burn time of day, because I need to be here for time of day anyway. Yes, and the thing is, if you know it but can't access it on the fly, it makes it one of those things that you might take a minute considering and be like, well, maybe... And the thing is, you'll also second guess yourself on a lot of it. Don't second guess yourself. Learn the information, commit to the information. Paths that directly point to required items, like this Kokiri Forest to Twinrova, have me thinking, there's a real chance I have to go IGC for a piece of my go mode. The thing is, if I catch the rest of the pieces of my go mode for Spirit, I'm less inclined to go Ganons again. Because the thing is if nothing is in Ganons, then all 5 or 6 dungeons end up falling in Path to the Tower. None of them end up falling Path to the boss key, at which point everything can point at anything. It gets complex, it gets weird, it gets annoying, but it is the fact. Ooh, Unfreezing King's Sword's the K sword? Okay. Yes, that's true. You were gonna get one of them in Ganons. It doesn't really matter which one you get first. Wait here. Okay. I don't have quite enough rupees, so we're gonna do Bounty Bowling here. Skull Mask. We are gonna do Requiem. Oh, I should have done Requiem just that day. Wow, that was really dumb. I wasted. I guess I got hints. The KZ to Kokiri Sword might be impactful. I don't know. It's not even that it's more awkward. If anything, it's easier to recognize when it's because they only have 1 or 2 items that are required. So usually, if it's like Fire Temple or something that's IGC, you're gonna get told, hey, IGC's Path to Fire. it is so much more likely to see. Yeah, I'm sorry. PK's also doing League and lost his first match, so I feel like I need to tutor him a little bit. I'm just messing with PK. I'm just playing a little bit. He should be far enough out of the way. It should barely caught his tail. Yep, perfect. Thank you, Zine. I'm giving PK a crash course in logic. Makes me feel better. Fight me. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to fight. Too easy. Yeah, I just went over a whole thing. If you want me to give you the cliff notes, I can give you the cliff notes. They were pretty easy. It's the differentiation between Path of the Tower and Path of the Boss Key. There's a massive difference between how the two hints function, but they appear the same in the seed. Trying to recognize when you're looking at a Path to the Boss Key versus a Path to the Tower hint is kind of clutch. Not what I was hoping for, but hey, we'll take it. And that's what it comes down to, is I was trying to explain how to recognize the difference between a Path to the Tower and a Path to the Boss Key, and then what each one of them means. But yeah, no, I mean, if you want me to sit here and break it down, I can. It's really not too terribly difficult. I gave it to PK already. It's literally, the big difference is Path to the Tower is going to point you to every single item required to access the dungeons and beat the dungeons to get you into the tower. If there's absolutely nothing inside of IGC, all paths are Path to the Tower and can point at any item logically required to beat any dungeon. The big differentiation is when you have a Path to the Boss Key. The only time a Path to the Boss Key hint appears is when you have a dungeon that is locked by your 5 Path to the Tower, or your other Path to the Towers. If you have a Path to the Boss Key, that means you have an item inside Ganon's, and every single item required to get to the tower, i.e. everything on every other path, cannot be part of your Path to the Boss Key. So if you catch a hint, such as, say, this Kokiri Forest of Twinrova is a strength. I'm actually, so right now, the only thing in my mind is there is a realistic chance that Mirror Shield is inside Ganon's. But I don't believe it. To be honest with you, I don't believe it. I don't think Mirror Shield's going to be IGC. And that's because that strength is going to be required for some other dungeon, more than likely. There is a very, very real chance that I'm misreading it a little bit, and that I've got 2 path strengths out there, but neither of them are path for any of the other dungeons, which is fine. That's completely realistic. But it also makes me, if I come down to Spirit's my missing piece, I'm less likely to check places that are strength 2 locked already, such as Spirit Temple. We need to do this really quick. Such as Spirit Temple, such as GTG. I'll be less inclined to go there for Go Mode items if I honestly believe I'm looking at IGC. And that's because that strength 2 can't be required for anything else. It's complicated, but like, just trying to figure out the priority list on when you do IGC versus when you don't is kind of a really clutch skill. I'd rather not. I'd rather my Mirror Shield just be right here. I actually super appreciate Blue Fire Arrows right now. Sure. Necessary for anything? No. Cool? Yeah, I mean, let's make a Thaw King Zora if I find a bow and magic, which is a K-sword for me. Though, admittedly, I do have 2 bottles accessible. Rudo's and another. Plus, the other one happens to be a fish already. So I'm literally not even going to do the Zora's Domain checks, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Paul's going to second guess himself for 2 minutes here. I know the Blue Fire Arrows can't be path, though. With Rudo's in hand, like, there's absolutely no use for Blue Fire Arrows without, you know, anything else. Okay, so number one goal is Skull Mask while I'm here, but we're also gonna, you know. I don't have the rupees. I don't have the rupees for this. Nah, Lost Woods has never burned me before, right? Lost Woods has never burned me before, right? I'm waiting for the, Hollow, what are you doing? Hollow, what are you doing? Hollow's being Hollow. You don't gotta worry about it. Hollow's already on his way to his third medallion, and he's only missing, yeah, exactly, Hollow gonna Hollow. Like, I mean, realistically, I'm missing Hook Shot, Long Shot, Iron Boots, Strength 2, Mirror Bow. Like, did I scare you all? I scared you all, didn't I? Thank you for Rudos. God, I love not having to sit there and wait for that anymore. We're gonna go grab the song, because I would love Minuet here. Though I'd be willing to bet I'm looking at, like, ZL here. I could see ZL here or on Bolero. There aren't many other places I could really see it. I never did Wolfos Grotto because I was dumb. Hollow is gonna Hollow. Hollow's gonna go River next, do Jabu. Turned on keys. Gross, you're mean. Bad PK. You're not supposed to do that. Hollow gonna hollow, hollow gonna hollow, hollow gonna hollow, 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 hollow. Called it! This could give me the 2 checks of Goron City. Don't care. Child Goron City can burn. So it's very likely I'm looking at Hookshot inside Fire Temple. Hookshot locks Long Shot. Hookshot's going to lock a lot of things if that's the case then. That's a really good thing for me to see, is catching that Bolero. I need to go here. Dink. Dink. Boop. Boop. Nope. Bop. Nope. Bop. Bop. I'm gonna be going into Jabu at like 40 some odd minutes. This is really good, honestly. I'm doing fantastic on this seed so far. I'm doing really piss poor on tracking it, so I apologize. Like, if anyone doesn't know what's going on, I'm not tracking well, but I will be in a moment here. There it is. That's what we wanted to see, was Minuet. Okay, so we have Rang, Rudos. That was a really good Minuet right there. That is fantastic to see. Makes me feel a little bit worse that I went up for the Minuet check for, you know, Nocturne, but I'll take it. And honestly, Nocturne has helped my routing so much already, so I guess it's worth it. They turned on key rings, so we turned on boss keys. You want to make it bad? We're going to make it bad too. You got it. Alright, up the river we go. I'm steadily, and I mean pretty good steadily, increasing my movement. And that's what I'm really aiming for right now, is I really want to increase how efficient I am at movement. I did make a moderate mistake early. I wasted time a day instead of picking up Skull Mask. I should have played Requiem to set time a day after the fact. Oh, sure, be dumb. Bonk, there you go. Why did you not drop it when I hit the shield right there, you dummy? Like, I literally went shield, and he's like, no, I don't want a shield right now. There. Yeah, no, my movement has been getting steadily better, and I think that's one of the biggest things I can do to improve. You had the chicken. I thought I grabbed Howie there for a second. But that's one of the things I think I can do to steadily improve is movement. Because logic reading I'm pretty good at. Combat, like, as much as I sit here and BS and like I'm never gonna buy a shield, all that stuff, like I'm not bad at combat even without a shield. Like Stalfos die pretty quick, bosses die in regular time. I can one cycle 5 Heart Volvagia without a tunic with just bombs, no shield. Like I've got a lot of it down, and there's a lot of movement tricks that I'm able to do that otherwise require a shield that I'm able to do shieldless pretty well as well. I think one of the biggest things I need is my movement needs to improve. And that's something that I'm actively paying attention to throughout a seed now. Like this seed, I've been very actively watching my movement and making sure that I'm conducting myself in a proper manner, I guess is the best way to put it. DMC is foolish. Dope! I'm still going to take the Serenade. Like, I'm not dumb. I need Water Temple. Like, Serenade's a fantastic song to have for utility for that. Sunken Silver Rupees is dead. So Toilet's dead. Once again, Lake Hylia being adult fishing is double defense. If I feel like I'm inclined to get that, I can. I don't think I'm going to. I really don't think it's going to be necessary now that I'm at 5 hearts. I don't need Choose. I like Choose. I don't need Choose. It would give me Child Spirit access. But I've got the Boomerang anyway, so I guess I really don't care. Yeah, no, we're good. No Choose needed. Not at the risk of losing Chicken when I don't have ZL. Or, I have ZL. What am I thinking? I got ZL. Never mind. Could have gotten those. Don't care. Still doing it that way. Nice. Is it pretty? Tell me it's pretty. Do I do Swords Domain? Like, I'm already here. I'm not coming back here. So really, I ought to. Ba, 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 ba. I think I can 3-dive that. You're all just gonna live with that for just a minute here. I apologize. Shh. I can see that. I have a fish in a bottle already. Thank you, though. But again, this is a race. Please do not give assistance. I already have a fish in a bottle, though. Shoot. It's not going to be a 3-dive. I might have time. I might not. I'm at least going to get enough money for the second one. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough time. I screwed it up. You have to be able to 3-dive to pull that strat off. You have to get the 3-dive, and I missed it. Oh no, you're not hindering anything. Nuts. Heart. Stick. Do it again, buddy. This time I'll actually play proper and win. Yeah. See, that would have been a perfect one. They're a little spread, but one of them is a single dive. This one. And then the other 2 are 3 dives. If I don't screw it up. Yeah, screwed that up. By turning weird. Look at this. These two, like, look at that. They're touching. Okay. No scale means I can't like access, but we're gonna get Serenade within good time. Can I suss out where the other 3 songs are? It's Saria's Sons and Song of Time. Where are they? I actually don't have very much information on where they could be. Like, nothing's locking anything too hard. Not to mention the fact I'm unbeatable only, so, like, I could just have a hard lock. Yay, full health. Okay. You know, the one bottle I found other than Rudos happened to be a fish bottle already, so I'm like, oh, cool. I think we're gonna cut this child segment exceptionally short. I think we're gonna do Jabu, Prelude, hit the Fairy Fountain, Prelude, and Dipset back to Adult, and start following up this Fire Temple path. Honestly, sounds like the best idea. Shoot. Shoot. I'm gonna step back out and grab one hint really quick. Small time loss, whatever, not a big deal. I want this hint. Graveyard to Baronade. Already knew that one. Should have marked it. Because right now all I'm missing is... I've got a double path somewhere, is what it comes down to. Because that's my 4 main paths. I have one more path somewhere. And, like, it can't be... It's got to be something super simple, too. Like, it's either going to point me at the hook shot... Or it's either going to point me at long shot, bow... I doubt bow. But long shot, bow, mirror, or strength 2 is what my last path's going to point me at. Because strength 1's already pointed at. In Kokiri Forest. Fire Temple's already pointing me at hook shot, I'm almost certain. You jerk. The Shadow Temple's path is what's got me kind of shook right now. That's the one I'm kind of like, I don't love that. For that reason. Ah, missed. Overjump the button. Whoops. I really hope he did not Mido skip and did not go... I mean, I'm passing right by the skulls, yes. 110%. I wasn't passing right through Child Goron City. I'm literally standing next to skulls. 30, 40, 50 is all dead. But 10 and 20 aren't. Okay? I walked past it, but I had plans in mind. I had to go turn in Skull Mask. I had to go grab the song, and from there, it's I want to rush into Jabu. I wasn't literally... I did not walk through Goron City for anything. If I had Sunsong, there would have been more consideration to do Goron City, because then I could Sunsong my way right back to the exit and get right out. No Sunsong means I would have to re-walk my way around through Goron City to get back to the exit, back into Lost Woods, and back to where I was trying to go. No. There was no consideration for that. Especially since I know Dancing Dad's dead. Like, there's one bow. Alright. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic. It's exactly what I needed to see right there, actually. That's going to make it so I'm literally going to go into Fire Temple, then go clear Forest Temple, and I'm Water Spirit away from Go, with a clear point on at least the water path in Shadow. But, like, at that point, I'm just going to start clearing things. That's what it's going to come down to. I may have rolled a jet. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on this Strength 2, Mirror Shield, Longshot, Iron Boots. Which, like I said, I've got to point to one of them. And at this point, I doubt I'm going to get a Fire Temple. Or I doubt I'm going to get, like, another Phantom Ganon path, and I can't get a Berry path. So I'm really interested in what my Twin Rose / Morph other path is going to be, which is good. I know it can't be Storm's Grotto for my path to... shoot, I gotta do it with bombs, okay. Put the stick away. Hey. Yeah, don't want it that bad. But, like, I mean, you can tell me, you know, you should have done Child Goron City, but I'm just going to tell you, like, with the plethora of things I have to do right now, I don't agree. Because at this point, I've got my Jabu to clear. I now have Forest to go hit for my first hook shot, because I'm 90% sure it's there. That'll let me lead right into Forest Temple. Yeah, hook shot inside fire for Forest Temple. Clear Forest, and that'll leave me... And it's a path hook shot, so I'm digging hook shot locked locations for long shot anyway. Which tells me I don't want to go Goron City for long shot anyway. I'm trying to hit side there, thank you. Because that's how you deal with them. I don't know why Nut did not want to come out there. Whatever. Like, the biggest thing I'm worried about is that it's going to be like Lon Ranch to Phantom Ganon. Because Bolero was my only access to, the hook shot. We're grabbing this in case Strength 2 ends up being here. Because we know Strength 2 is going to be path at this point. With Strength 1 path, we know Strength 2 is path. Also, the other thing to consider about Child Goron City is I can leave that for a roundup cleanup, because I haven't done Lost Woods either, technically. Because I didn't have the rupees for one of the merchants. I don't have a slingshot. Like, legitimately, the only thing I could have done in Lost Woods was Ocarina minigame. So I've got a full Lost Woods cleanup I have to do anyway. I don't mind putting off Goron City, and especially now that I have Minuet. It's going to be a quick and easy whoop, back through. So I'm leaving myself not a disgustingly bad child cleanup, but a child cleanup nonetheless. And I'm okay okay with that. Like, I don't mind leaving myself a child cleanup section if I hit casino mode. Because right now, all it's going to be is Child Lake, like a GV Lake loop will do me pretty well. Into Lost Woods, into Goron City. And that's legitimately going to be the extent of my child cleanup, I think. Is just those locations. I hate you too. And that's not awful to me. Excuse you. You're supposed to pop up when I get to this corner here. There. But this just comes down to Blitz mindset, I think. This just comes down to my standard Blitz mindset. And I'm okay with that. This seed feels like it's a very Blitz-oriented seed to me. Like, I have full access to clear Jabu now, and it's very super easy and early and hinted. I've got full access to clear Forest as soon as I find the hookshot inside fire. Like, everything's just kind of lined up really well for quick clearing. You want to explain why that didn't hit? That should have hit. Dark spot. Aim just to the side of the net there. Up. Throw. Hop. 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 There you go. Thank you. See? See? Not that hard. Not that hard. Come on. Up you go. Thank you. Whee. Come on, Barry. Let's box. Let's box, Barry. Always drives me nuts when that first one tings in phase 1 or phase 2, whatever. Right. 3 med sub hour feels really good. Like, honestly, at this exact moment, I feel ahead. At this exact moment, I feel ahead. Yo, Velvet! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sure, I'll take a big Pona bottle. Why not? It's a free bottle. Oh, Kyrie! Oh, sure, I'll give you that big stretch. Sure, I'll give you that big stretch. Oh, I feel super ahead right now, though. Sub hour. We're already at 3 meds. I admit it's Dodongo's Cavern and Jabu, but Jabu still. I don't have that one. Sorry, Jenny. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hollow is currently, feeling ahead for once, which is not a common thing for him. I'm just gonna dink you twice, because I can. Dink, dink. I don't think I made it quite far enough. No. We're just gonna get in here, play this prelude, and we've got a lot of stuff to do now. There we go. Big stretch all done. All right. Off to Adult we go. We're expecting hookshot from Fire Temple. I'm leaving myself a pretty extensive child cleanup, which is unfortunate, but I accept the fact that if I could hit casino, there's going to be a nice Chad cleanup. I have a lot of other things on my plate right now. Bolero up to Fire Temple looking for a hook shot into Forest Temple. Like, I've got a lot of stuff I'm able to do at the moment. So I'm not as worried about leaving a little bit more of an extensive child cleanup, especially since a lot of it is very linked. I've got all of Lost Woods, Child Goron City. Like, I've got a few things that they're not the best things to be leaving behind necessarily, but they also aren't they're all within some realm close to each other, so I'm not as concerned over leaving them. Not to mention, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good route going so far. Between finding the Hammer on Bombchu bowling, having the hints all laid out the way they are, like, I'm not feeling bad. I know DMC is foolish. I don't need to worry about it. I do need to pop back out to grab the song when I'm leaving, which is good. Hey, you. Buddy. Gotcha. So I'm looking for a hook shot here. The second I find a hook shot, I dip. Is there a realistic chance there's something else here? Realistic. Am I going to play to that realistic chance? No. Because the thing is, while it's a realistic chance, it's not a guarantee. There is a very real chance there's nothing else here. It's just hook shot and go. Leave to Hollow to not have a shield, by the way. So how did your run go, Velvet? Were you doing the Scrubs Qual? In case it's a container, I'll usually grab hearts like this. Yeah, 6 hearts makes this so much safer. 6 hearts makes climbing so much safer. I mean, I would start just checking domain on principle, then. Like, that feels like I need hovers. I guess domain's gonna be the first place I look, sure. Ugh. Hookshot on Gorons? No. Gross. Get me out of here. I don't want to be in this world anymore. More small keys. I don't like that. Domain is evil, but it can't. If domain's evil, yes, it can. Child Goron City is burned red how many times? Like, how many times has red gotten burned by Child Goron City? Be real. Ooh, strength 2. Or strength 1 or 2. Or 3 if you're that unlucky. 1? Oh my. Good gosh, that's not good at all. Man, especially since there's 3 copies of it out there. Ugh. Gross, I'm sorry. Every seed. Oh, gross. Thankfully, my well is pretty deep. I'm behind Spirit Temple for well, which is exactly where I want well to be, is somewhere kind of gross deep. Velvet had all 3 strengths. Velvet, you're rude. Rubbing that in Kyrie's face like that. I love it. PK, you do not need to bully everyone who walks into this room. PK. Yeah, I mean, kind of right there. You're paid? Since when did I start paying you? I don't think I have the time for this. I'm gonna try. Nope. Gonna die on the float. Yep. Okay, so need to grab a quick fairy. That's fine. I can grab a quick fairy. I know exactly where to go for it. Because I can't actually grab the one in Fire Temple right now. Okay? Don't forget, can't grab the one in Fire. Those are my tips. How dare you? How dare you? My tips. We're just grabbing a fairy here and going back into Fire. We're just gonna grab a couple. Since I have empty bottles. That's what I get for taking too much damage on the way up. I was gonna say, excuse you, I did not need to grab all those. Fairy hitboxes aren't real, and yet I grabbed all of them somehow. Okay, back to bombs, bow. There. 3 bottles. So what gets me is I've got this Shadow Temple to Morphopath, and I have not seen a single piece yet. No hovers, no dins, no magic, no anything. I've got Nocturne, I guess, so like there's that, but like it's not exactly ideal when you're looking for a way into Shadow to have nothing except for your access to the temple. But I'm also banking on the fact that it's hookshot here, and that I'm looking at I'm looking at Iron Boots, hopefully. So what you want to do here, you want to wait for yourself to fully load properly, unlike I did, and then side hop twice. I walked a little bit, so I have to recorrect. If you side hop twice, you should end up perfectly lined up. Go, Study. Thank you for stopping in. See you later, Kyrie. Huh. I almost did it on 10 seconds. I wonder if 15 is going to be enough. Key in the shortcut. And I know Pierre has a key as well. Side hop, not backflip, you dummy. Link's a dummy. It's okay. We're very used to Link being dummy. Okay, up. Z target, left, right, back. Sidewalk, not quite far enough. There you go. Perfect. 2, 3, ups, and then just slightly, and over. This is what I'm talking about learning shieldless strats. Because I haven't had to buy a shield yet, and that should be a hard strat to do without a shield. But nobody cares in this chat, okay? No one in my world cares that that's a difficult strat to do shieldless. Y'all just want to rip on me for being shieldless. Oh, mine's fine. Shut up. Mine's great. You shut up. Hookshot. Key lock me right here. Come on. I know there's 2 more keys further up. Just key lock me, Tattoo. Don't even let me through. Mine's cooler. You shut up. Make me. I'm key locked. Fire Temple's done. AD is done. I don't care what's on AD. I don't care what's in Fire Temple. It's all dead. Make me. Make me, coward. We want there. Is that how I want it? Coward. Even before PK just muted me instead and actually shut me up. Bring it on. I'm not scared of you, PK. Besides, we bully each other, let's be real. Like, we both pick settings that make the other person miserable, and we bully each other the whole time and just make ourselves sad. There's no happiness to be had between our matches. Like, being real, there's absolutely no happiness to be had between our matches. And at that point, you have 9 checks of happiness, while I put on 30 checks of sad. How do you like that Stalfos kill? Full shieldless, clean Stalfos. Bite me. That was a good, clean Stalfos fight. So what I'm understanding is ban cows every time so that no matter what settings are picked, PK ends up sad. PK is not allowed to have cows. And they're fun until we get screwed by them. That's the problem. Like, that last seed we did was awful, PK. Just saying, the last seed we did was awful. We need to do it again real soon. Interior entrances plus random spawns is just not a recipe for a great time. No, it's not. Interior entrances plus random spawns is an ass setting to combo in. And guess what? I'm going to do it every time I'm allowed to. Okay? Because I'm a bad person. And I want to make everyone hurt. There's Rune. What up, Rune? How you doing? Happy birthday, by the way. Anyone who doesn't already know, please wish Rune a happy birthday. They just got done with the squall themselves, didn't you? Woo! One second wombo. Bongo. And Chew only DC. We are currently, like, in my opinion, doing really good. Okay? I think I'm doing fantastic on this seed. I could be proven wrong at any time. But hour and 13 in, and I'm clearing my 4th medallion soon. Like, I'm on the path to the 4th medallion already. All I need is water and spirit, and it's just strength 2, mirror, long shot irons, and I've got a path to Shadow Temple path to Morpha. With none of the pieces for that, mind you, but I'm currently on the boat of, there's a very real chance I'm looking at that being irons. Because I have a path hook shot inside Fire Temple. And PK's been hanging out with me. Akimoto Taiki, hello there. Thank you for coming in. Hey. Bye-bye. Alright. But I feel like I'm just demolishing this seed. Like, it's a hinted Rudos on Skull Mask, and I got it in Adult 1, the hint. And if my opponent didn't, then there's a very real chance they started routing Child 1, and it's both of them are Lostwood / SFM, both copies of the hint. So there's a very real chance that they wouldn't have gotten it immediately. I know, Snorist. So I'm trying to keep talking. Hollow's also been discussing logic with PK because PK needs to learn logic better if he's going to lose to Velvet. That was an insult at everyone involved. I hope you all are happy. Absolute twofer. Admittedly, Velvet is a Blitz main and does good with logic, so there's a very realistic reason why Velvet does good with logic. You did hear you. I'm just upsetting PK. You're a Blitz main, Velvet, and I'm trying to teach PK logic a little better because PK lost to, Excuse you. I'm getting better at my strats, thank you. I'm getting much better at my strats, okay? You have a problem with that? Tough. My movement's been really clean this seed, minus 2 small little snafus. Not yet. I need to. I've got like 3 different things I need to sound clip, which reminds me, Red, I need to get a hold of you for a sound clip too, even though it's not on your channel anymore. I essentially need you to give me a sound clip for later. You know exactly what clip I'm talking about too. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're going into multi-world with Shop Sanity. There's a very real chance you're going to go without a shield for quite a while. Learning shield the strats is a good thing. It never hurts you. I didn't figure you were, but I figure we can just kind of, like, make something that sounds similar. Like, just something similar to it. Just that, yo, what the fuck? I went back, because I went back through, I was looking for the multi-worlds to see our time on one of the multi-world. So I was going back through race time to see our time on the Triforce Hunt multi-world we did against Jenny B's team. And because we did a Triforce Hunt day before yesterday, and we demolished our last time by like 20 some odd minutes, and it actually felt like a worse seed, so we did really good, I think. But that race happened about the same time as multi-rolls going on, so it just popped up. I'm like, oh, I remember this race. Went in, read it, and like, I finish. Then, I don't know, finishes, and Purple's like, wait, really? Yes. Oh, that's bottle percent. Yay, bottle percent. Had bomb percent at 13 minutes, too, by the way. This seed was fun for that. You get a bomb bag in Windmill, and I immediately went to Dongos with it. Yeah, the one I choose the pose on. Yes, that's the exact scene. That was when I raid you and you're like, yo, what the fuck? I remember very clearly. Come on. There you go. You know, that sound clip needs to be a thing for me. And then I need to grab the You're a Scary Man holo. I know, everyone was like, Purple was like, wait, seriously? Yes. Like, did you actually AD and do all of this in 220? No. And it's like, oh, you were most of the way done with AD when you're like, oh, I get it. Okay. Had all the keys super early, which is nice. Jump slash of insurance. I was gonna say, I've been missing this jump recently. If I miss it again, I'm gonna get really mad at myself. I know, but I work Thursdays. Okay, I wish I could. Tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Like, I have no plans tomorrow afternoon, evening area. I might have plans in the morning. We don't need help being more degen, okay? We really don't need more help being... Why? Like, why have I been doing this? Oh, I can't start 8 p.m. Yeah. He can't start that late, sadly. Okay, straight, straight. Left. Thank you. Yeah, we can't start that late. Unless he calls off the next day, but we don't want to make him call off. The thing is, we could still race if we drafted settings early, and then we just race it earlier and you guys race it later. Like, we just draft settings like tonight/tomorrow morning, and as soon as all three of us are free, we run it tomorrow, and then as soon as you three are free tomorrow night, you run it. But I have stuff tomorrow morning to deal with, so... I was looking at something else really quick. I think it was that one, though. That's what I get for looking away for 2 seconds. Yeah, no, we can run it tomorrow, and you guys could run it on Thursday. Not a big deal. Pink. boss key here, because it had to be. That's why I didn't even bother peeking it, because it's like, I haven't gotten a boss key yet. Camera did weird things there. Nice job, camera. I might make the SSP symbol you made an actual emote, Red, just so we can all have access to it. Because that needs to be an emote, I think, as well. It was really good. Bink. What do you prefer over Dasani Aquafina? Like, what type of water do you drink, then? I've never known anyone to have a preference on their bottled water before. Exactly. I'm from like, I'm from the desert. Water's freaking water. As long as it's not tap water. Water is to water. Like, as long as it's not tap water, I think I'm good. Our tap water's nasty here. Like, it comes out white. I don't even want to cook with it, let alone drink it. Yo, magic! Yeah, let's go. I love it. I love it. Love getting magic already. Okay, so where do we start casinoing now? Because now we're pretty much casino. I think we go down to Lake first. Ooh, I need to go grab a Serenade from Crater. And probably do a few checks up that way. A few, hints at least. Ugh. Gross, dude, you like tap water. Gross. No, vomit. 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 Tap water's bad. OT is Song of Time. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about OT, because Song of Time can't. So right side of me is GTG is more than likely dead, so I'm even less inclined to look at GTG now, because Heavy Block, Song, like everything about GTG, just, I'm probably never going to be a thing. Okay, so we want to go... I'm gonna grab Serenade, hit 1, 2, 3 hints throughout DMC. Because I'm looking for this last path, because there's one path left. And I think catching that path might be the clutch here. There's the Serenade I wanted, because that's gonna put me at back of Lake hints as well. It goes okay. His seed so far has been really generous. If you take a look, I'm at 1:30 and I'm already like freaking 4 medallions down. I only need Strength 2 Mirror, Long Shot Irons, and I know something is inside Shadow. This is foolish. I'm not doing this for the item. I'm doing this for the hint. Really? Didn't know that, huh? That's good. Good to learn. I already know DMC is foolish. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for hints. So I have one final path and I need to... Zora's Verb is foolish. Good. No, you got restreamed? Oh no. Oh, versus Nosley. Fun. Nosley's not bad. Excuse you can? Right, Fallen can? Sure. I'm very not inclined to go GTG. I think I'm most inclined to go like up Child's Spirit next. IG Cetamorpha. There we go. That's what we were looking for. IG Cetamorpha. Okay, so now we're just digging around checks for Strength 2 and Mirror Shield. That's acceptable. Best places to casino. We're probably gonna head over to GTG as much as I just said. I don't want to do GTG. Like, it is super dense. It is super efficient. Ice is probably gonna be my next play though. Okay, so we are gonna make Ice the next play here. Yeah. So we know this. So we're between Saria's or Suns and Ice, and neither one of them's amazing, but Saria's at least gives us a little bit of info. Now that I've got the Ganon's Castle, the Morph, I'm almost certain it's Iron Boots / whatever inside Shadow, and I kind of want to ignore the idea Shadow exists. I just want to dig around finding this Strength 2, and like GTG is efficient, but I'd rather find Strength 2 first and then consider GTG. Not before. Bottom of the well is foolish. Yo! Alright. I like that. It's locked behind Spirit, mind you, but that's still a good hint. Really wish I had irons or a scale. Would make getting to domain a lot easier. But what are you gonna do? Kokiri Force Twin Rev, already knew. Okay. Up the river. And into... Because the thing is, I've got Blue Fire Arrows, Bow, Magic. I can shoot Kingzor in the face and pick up my K-Sword, and Deku Tree becomes a great route option as well on my next Child segment. PK's 0-1, I wouldn't listen to him. Okay, I can do that. I don't mind. I don't care about bot reviewing. Never feels bad to me. But yeah, no, the whole reason I'm doing this is I have a hint KZ has the Kokiri sword, so this just puts more into my child routing. I don't want to go back child until I've got like a nice dense child route to do, which at this point, if it's Saria's in here, then I've got Like, everything Lost Woods, everything Child Goron City. Like, I've got a lot of routing I can do at that point. Which is exactly what I'm looking for. The best part is I get to have fun throughout Ice Cavern now. Like, I don't have to do things the hard way, I get to do things the fun way. Oh, I missed. I don't have any arrows, but I can get more. Hey, don't walk past it. Up we go. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Kirara is adorable. I grew up on that shit. Since I know Iron Boots are locked either Shadow or IGC, I don't have to worry about Under Icy Waters here. I don't care about more Chews. You're fine. Dude, I grew up on that shit. I love that shit. Sign's just feeling bullied today, I guess. That is fairly constructive. Like, not gonna lie, that is a fairly constructive way to look at it. Hey, grab it. Pink. No, no, no. Oh, I'm in the middle of this race. Casinoing 2 items, technically. Mirror and Strength 2. I plan on hanging out with Rune tonight, doing his Jackbox if I'm free. Yo, Chuckles! What is going on with the raids today? I love it! Hello, everybody. How you doing? You're watching the funnest ice cavern there is, i.e. Blue Fire Arrow Ice Cavern. We love it. Do I have any reason to be here? Not really. I'm just kind of doing things. I'm nice to you. I don't believe that much. Hollow had a very good reason for doing ice, actually. What up, Chuckles? No, I'm doing it because I had a hint for KZ being a Kokiri Sword, and I'm Casino for a couple items right now. So this just felt like a really solid play, because I'm already coming up here, because like my next goal is to do a child route, and opening Deku Tree up for that child route feels really important. Someone's aggressive today, alright. But essentially, it's one of those, like, I want to open up as much as I can when I'm already casino, and K-Sword being available because Rudo's was just Skull Mask feels like super clutch to need. So while I'm casino, that's going to be one of the first things I check. Yeah, it's true. Oh my. I can live with that. Okay. Reset. Dip up. Drop down. Angle up. You monster. You're not in my division, though. That's the problem, is you're not in the division, PK. Come on. Poke. Okay. So we did this partially for the K-Sword, partially because if this is Saria's song, it just helps me also extend my child routing a little bit. Okay, so that's going to make child routing easier, but not better. Okay. But that means that Saria's song is behind Spirit, so I don't have to worry at all about Saria's now. Okay, here we go with a child cleanup time. Now that I have Sun Song, I feel a little better about this. I already know he's dead. I don't care about him. Too bad Hollow doesn't respond to bullying still. Yo, scale. It's actually something I was wanting earlier. Kinda sad I got it now. Sign selling out. We gotta do it, I guess. I'm never gonna find a slingshot at this point, apparently. I mean, mods are here to delete bots more than anything. Not bang mod should be allowed. I'm just tired of having to catch all the bots myself. I'm tired of catching bots myself, okay? Y'all get to catch the bots now. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm done catching bots. Y'all get to have fun with it. I don't wanna. You catch the bots. I have like 6 of them. Oh, I accidentally blew it up. Whoops. Okay, so Lost Woods is clear, so next is Deku Tree. Yeah, Deku Tree next, so we need to toss on that case sword. See, got you out, Goron City. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, PK. Now you're trapped. Now you're stuck, PK. You know what? Think. Jeez, what is going on? The raids today! The raids today! What up, Zeno? That's what, raid 4, I think? Velvet, Rune, Chuckle, Zeno, yeah. Paying more attention to the fact that I'm just getting freaking raid bombed. Okay, so we're clearing Deku for make PK pay the difference. What's sad is PK hasn't subbed and he's already at like the 6-month sub badge. Like PK hasn't subbed, but like has. With ZL and Rudo's both Sphere 0, this is like a Sphere 1 here. Bink, go away. That's a happy birthday sub, I'm guessing. I need to get the new puppy. I need to get the new puppy an emote, because, like, Pearl needs an emote. This is all way too low sphere to not be doing, I think. I don't actually have to do anything with Goma's kill, because AD is impossible to seed. So I'm not too worried about that. Like, I'm gonna kill Goma, but then literally just immediately save quit out if it's nothing. Excuse you. No, unfortunately, no. Because the second you get close, he's going to take it as a challenge and it's going to just bomb. Like, the second you're close, it's going to be a challenge. And it's just going to be like, okay, I win. It's because I know him. It's because I know how he is. He's, like, if you get close, it's a challenge and it's just going to be a dump. Like, that's the problem. Yeah, he's been busy. He's actually gonna be in town with me on the 15th of next month. Hanging out with me and Ranu. Won't hit it on the ground. Hits it on the ceiling just fine, though. Makes no sense. Next, we're gonna go Lake. Like, it's not even awful. I'm just trying to figure out where to go. I've got to go Lake next, but I think it's gonna be Child Spirit first. Yeah, there's no point in even grabbing the stone here, because I can't get all three. Oh. Whew. I've got one of the two scales I need, though, so I'm looking for a second scale now. Container. So we're gonna go do Child Fishing and then go do Child Spirit Climb. Sub 2 hour child fishing. PK should be okay with that, right? Yee. All right. What do we got here? Choose. I'll take choose. I like choose. All right, now Child Spirit Climb. So we're gonna scale now. Choose now. on CHS, so I'm assuming it has to be small. Arrows. So we do this, and then we do adult for GTG, I guess, because that's the most dense place I can think to go after going up Child Spirit. Because I have to do this anyway, eventually. More than likely, I don't know that, but you know what I mean. More than likely, I have to do this eventually. Nope. No. We're not dealing with you. Hey, like that strat right there. Rang it to wake it up, throw a bomb in it while it's waking up, drop it on the head, and bleh, whole thing goes. Super easy. There's the key. See, we needed this anyway. Well, logically, we needed this. Running out, pop. Alright. Hello, big chest. We like big chests. We like big chests and we cannot lie. High slingshot, sure. I don't think I go back for target in the woods that quick, though. Enjoy your naparoon. Hope to catch you for Jackbox later. Oh, come on. Slightly to the right. Okay, sure. It's just giving me problems right now, isn't it? I need that key, though. Oh. There you go, see? That's better. Then I will climb Child Spirit, because this is just density that I need to do. Come on, a little bit higher up, please. A lot of keys, okay. A lot of keys is good. Fast Armor's push also means Fast Armor's drop, apparently. It's that thing like lightning hit the ground. Never noticed that before. Yo. Yo. What do we got? What do we got? Was Child Spirit the right play? Yo, okay, cool. Long shot's it. That's a gold scale. That's really good. That's really good. Okay? That means I can do just a gold scale water finish out then. So if I can find the long shot, I'm done. So it's long shot, strength 2, mirror. Unfortunately, I have no lead on strength 2 or mirror. I just know strength 2 is path. Okay, yeah, that's good to find then. That's actually really good to find because that's one less thing we're gonna have to deal with as an adult. Alright, so next we want to go... 2 checks left here as a child, and that's... I never did shoot... No, I've got like 3 or 4. Wow, I've got a few checks here. Cool. Let's knock out a few checks. I've got like Treasure Chest Game, Richard, Shooting Gallery, and... HC Fairy. So we're going to knock out the last checks in Market and then head back adult, and then GTG is the right play right now. Yo, Biggie. I'll take a bigger on Sorcerer. Get your guesses in chat, anyone who wants to play. Treasure Chest Game's happening right now. Left, 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 right, left is the hollowed guess every time. Left, 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 right, left. Man, no one else wants to play? Fine. There we go. There we go. At least someone else. Proxy guess for Zine and Reap. We already know. All left and all left followed by right at the end. I know their guesses. Left, 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 right. Damn it. Well, one of you two is winning, Zine. Either Reap or you is winning, so it's left, 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 left. Is it all left or is it all lefts and then a right? That is the question. Reap gets the win. And Reap's not even here. Reap gives out 2 subs and then gets the win on Treasure Chest Game. Yeah, it's good karma, right? That's exactly it. Hollow's pay to win. Confirmed. Pay to win right here. Alright, so this HC Fairy. And then back to adult. I guess there's a realistic world where I'd go do Target in the Woods really fast after HC Fairy. It's probably for the best if I do. Just eliminates one last, you know, little oopsie I could have. Wow, that was a really early magic. Magic on Phantom Ganon feels much less impactful now, but at the same time feels fine. I don't see why you'd ever be unhappy about that. I hate this vine so much. This vine's one of the worst things. Okay, so Mirror Shield Strength 2 is realistically my go mode. And we're just gonna play it safe. Go do target.
My music's not too loud, is it?
No, you're fine. You're singing a little up there.
Oh, can people hear me?
Oh, yeah.
I hate everything. I hate everything right now because I was not singing good. Like, I was just having fun and my throat hurts already from the car. Oh my god, I'm...
Can I have a drink?
Embarrassed.
Can I have a drink?
I don't like you.
I upset Ranu. Like, realistically, I'm really close. At this point, now that I've cleaned up, it's got to be somewhere desert related. Because, like, Fire Temple's done, DMC. I guess it could be the Boulder in Goron City, because I never did Strength 2 / Hammer Boulder. It could be Skulls. It could be Graveyards. I skipped out a few checks in Graveyards. We're going to hit this few checks in Graveyard I skipped out on. And then go GTG Spirit. We could be just looking at the instance of, you know, it's just inside Spirit for Mirror Shield, and I'm looking at just a Strength 2 from Go, essentially, which is completely realistic. And see, this is why I don't hate cleaning up late. Pretty sure I peeked this. Yeah, seeds. I mean, it wasn't seeds when I peeked it, it was a blue big when I peeked it, but hey. Then I've got Adult Shooting Gallery. 10 skulls to turn in. I'm gonna. Oh, I almost landed right on that. Good. Still think with the bomb bag location where it was, dipping out in Graveyard was the right call early. Even if this ends up being Strength 2 Mirror right here, like both of them right here, I still think this is the right call early. Sure, I like wallets, they're good. Back-to-back wallets. Sure. Sure, back-to-back wallets. Just put that K-Sword even further into logic super easily. Jeez, guys, Zephyr, how you doing? Just all the raids today, man. I love it. Yo, how's it going? How was your run? I need to get bombs on properly. Bullshit. Let's hear it. I love the lore. Let me hear the lore. Just to give you a quick update, I am currently Casino for Strength 2 Mirror Shield. I need long shot / quote unquote iron boots, but like I've got gold scale, so 9 out of 10 I don't need the iron boots. But I do need the long shot either way. So right now we are Casino Strength 2 Mirror. Have been kind of digging around and getting kind of nothing for it. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but oh my god, yes! 50 skulls is preferable to doing kit chickens. You realize that's what's being said, is 50 skulls is preferable to chickens. I mean, that's my takeaway, is 50 skulls is preferable to chickens. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, if you're unbeatable only, 50 skull magic is terrifying. Chuckles. Chuckles. S7 Chuckles. Chuckles. Like, if we set it to 4 or 3, the setting would never get picked. With it at 7, there's a realistic chance that someone's just like, I don't want to deal with chickens, and picks it now. Like, that's what it came down to. Oh, yeah, no, I understand it. I understand it. I just don't have to like it. Oh, man. Path to Baronade and it was just a bottle. What? So what did the Path to Baronade end up being? Oh my. Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? Having fun? Having a good day? I'm having a great day. Wonderful. Ooh, gross. I love it though. Like, this seed's not awful, thankfully. It's just taking its time developing into being bad. It's trying. It's just a matter of, do you casino correctly? And so far, I think Root of GTG becomes the worst casino because No Strength 2 and Song of Time is permanently OOT locked because you're key locked out of fire. So I think this becomes the lowest value play, but there's a realistic world where my opponent just doesn't pay attention to beatable only and is like, oh, GTG is so dense, yeah, let's do it. And just GTG goes burr and I get screwed. That is a realistic world. Yeah. And I hate it, mind you. Like, I hate the fact that there's a realistic world where my opponent's just like, GTG is dense, go burr, and doesn't think about, you know, beatable only logic, and I get bit. Hello? Also, Rang was magic locked. Oh, wow. That's so gross. That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but that is so funny. Like, peak hilarity right there. Okay, so it's a Deku Shield, and even if there's something on the right... So if there's something on the right, there's actually a realistic chance it's reachable, because I know Toilet's nothing. There's just a realistic chance 9 keys are available, and the right side's reachable. Never mind. Right side's straight dead forever. Oh, we do have something 4 key locked. So I'm 1 key off getting whatever's there. Okay, so right side of the maze is permanently locked. I'm 1 key off. Logically 3 keys off, but 1 key off. Just do chicken 7-head. No. I don't care how low you set the chickens. Unless you put them to 1, I don't want to do them. If it's just GTG go burr, I'm gonna feel really bad. God, I hate GTG go burr. Oh, this is such a bad play right now. Frick. Dude. Oh, it's so upsetting. God, I hope my opponent thinks about beatable only and decides not to come here for a while because it's like so bad. Because this is a bad place to be because of beatable only right now. Like, Song of Time's locked, you don't have strength 2 and that's what you're casinoing. Just don't come to GTG, dude. Ugh. Man, this, like, I played smart, too. I played really smart, just dodging GTG, doing ice specifically for the K-Sword on King Zora so I could avoid. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating to make, like, what I would consider a really, like, well-informed logic play, and I'm just getting bit for it. Shoot! Oh, strengths here, I'm just gonna be so mad. I'm just gonna hope I out-mechanic my opponent really early and got really lucky. Dang it! Oh, Hollow's mad right now. Shoot, dude. Ugh. Took what I thought was doing really good in the seed and literally just turned it on its head by putting Mirror Shield in GTG. And, you know, Song of Time, perma-locked, no strength 2 GTG. This was always going to be a last location for me. This was always, like, in this with Song of Time OOT, knowing that Fire Temple's key locked moderately early, like, this was always going to be a really, really late play for me. Frick. So mad. Wow, I'm mad right now. Holy cow. we can bounce back. We can do this. Okay? Like, I just have to hope I really crush the mechanics on my opponent and they decided not to come here till later either. And I'm pretty sure mechanically I crushed it. So that's not a worry right now. I don't even need to grab that. I don't know why I am. If that's strength 2 in the back of the maze, dude, I'm gonna be so frustrated. Dang it, dude. Okay. So at least that's that. Okay, so I've got Mirror Shield, so I'm just Strength 2 from, like, Logical Go, I think. Or Logical Glow, I guess. I don't have lights yet, but that's going to be an easy find once everything else is said and done. Frick. Dry Fire! Bombs. And Red Ruby. Cool, nothing here either. So next we head out, we're gonna grab both skulls, grab the hammer rocks. I need to put on the hammer again. Need to put on this and this. Dang it. Then I've got Lab Dive, and I've got Hyrule Field. I've nearly full cleared the seed though, actually, at this point, which is really good for me. I mean, it's a bad position to be in, but like... wrong button. Wait, that's... Okay, it's just Blippi. For some reason I got it weird, like I thought it was like blue fire arrows. I'm like, I already have those. What was that then? $14. $15. That's Dins right there. Shoot, that's not good. What's the first two checks of Shadow in? I guess I could go hit the first two checks of Shadow hoping long shots just there. Like, that's always realistically possible, but at this point I don't think it can be a long shot there, because that would make no path hook shot. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. It might be irons, but that's not worth it at all to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me think. No, irons shouldn't be anything for me. Okay, irons aren't anything for me. Good. Irons would be on the path. Like, if strength 2 ends up being in water, irons would be on the path to, shoot. That's where I'll go next, I guess, is iron is checking the first two. And then I'll go start checking out random Dins checks. Like, I don't have many. I've got, like, the Haunted Wasteland. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because it can't be the long shot here. Because Din's, Magic, and Nocturne were all pretty accessible. Which would put this being hookshot. Or no, this is still technically hookshot locked if the hovers are somewhere nasty, I guess. If the hovers end up being hookshot locked, this is still hookshot locked. And then I could check Ganon's looking for strength 3. It would actually be a pretty logical place for strength 3 to fall. Not necessarily a great place to go looking, but at least it would be something. In case I end up digging deep. Because one of the two pieces is IGC. One of the two pieces is here. If it's long shot here, I'm in a good way. Haunted Wasteland, and then from there we're gonna go... I don't know where. I'm not 100% sure where I go from Haunted Wasteland. Grotto of Destiny and Tektite, I guess, are two solid places to go looking. Not great, but they work. You know what? Grab the skull in case it's 20, because I'm pretty close to 20 right now. Yeah, we're gonna go Child here. Hit Grotto of Destiny, hit Tektite Grotto. Where's the strength 2? No, I haven't done chickens yet, and yes, I know I should have. No, I don't care. Come on. This is not that hard of a trick. There you go. Bye, chicken. Yeah, and Storms is like deep locked, dead. Like it's like I had no good reason to come here as a child ever. I think I passed through once, and that was because it was graveyard. All right, next, gonna clean out the last 4 skulls I need here. Grab myself 20. Fine. You wanna play? I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. Happy? Brought this on yourself. And from here we go Destiny, Tektite, and I actually don't know exactly where I go from there. Where do we go from there? Goron City, left side of the maze, I guess. I haven't been back into Goron City since I've had Hammer, so. And I didn't peek it very well. Like, just a quick little. Didn't see clearly what it was. Thought it was small, but like, if that's where I'm at, there it is. Core strength 2 would be on 20 skulls. Why wouldn't it be on 20 skulls? Cool. That's, I think, go mode? Like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, as good as go mode. I need Iron Boots / Long Shot, but I'm pretty certain that one of them is in Ganon's and one of them's in Shadow behind Hovers. And I'm really hoping it's Long Shot inside Ganon's. It could be Hovers in Ganon's for Irons inside of Shadow, and that would be really bad. Like, I don't know how I recover from that necessarily, other than just doing it. I'm probably a good bit behind now, but 20 skulls is one of those, like, he might not have routed it very well early. Dang it, dude. Alright. That was a near last location on. But I'm hoping early game out mechanicked him really hard. And he was left kind of scrambling. Most of my casino was very efficient. Still have to do this because I'm still looking for. Excuse you. Thank you. Excuse you. I'm still looking for Long Shot, Irons, Lights, and Boss Key. It's like I still have enough. Like, so if I find Irons here, then I know it's just something for. Yeah, I still need one more key. Okay, so I don't need another small key now. But, like, what has me nervous is it could be, like, Strength 3 Deep Shadow behind Hover Boots IGC, and then it's, you know, back to IGC for Irons. Like, there's a lot of really nasty chains that could come up, because I know the Strength 2 was Path. Makes me feel a little better. Sure. Early Glods is a pretty decent feeling. What up, Zabi? Kind of surprised you didn't stalk me. How you doing? This has been a really bad race for me. Like, super jet in reality, and I just kind of screwed it up. Like, this was super jet, and I just screwed it up really bad. Just rush 20 skulls for your strength 2 and do GTG for the sake of it, and you get your mirror shield. Like, GTG when you don't have strength 2. Like, it was GTG without strength 2. Song of Time is permanently locked behind a key-locked fire AD. Like, I don't see why I was supposed to do GTG early. So that's at least a saving grace for me in the fact that I feel okay about not. But at the same time, like, the fact that strength 2 was just skulls feels bad to me. That feels worse. Cool. Do I Ganon's or do I Shadow? Like, either one of them. Neither one of them feels great right now, but like... So I know Irons and Long are between Ganon's and Shadow, and it's just a matter of which one's where. And I think that call can determine it. I think Ganon's is still the right play first. I have the boss key already, mind you. I'm doing this for lights, because I don't want to have to come back here for light arrows. And I have no lead on them whatsoever, and it's just like, wow, where are my light arrows in this mess? Because, yeah, no, I got the boss key on Child. So it just feels like this is just... It's a light arrow clear here. It's more than anything. And I guess maybe there's the argument I should just be going to get the hint instead of clearing, but at the same time, like, clearing is pretty quick. I was like, oh, see, lights on the hand, see? Makes it all worth it, right? Wrong! I'm hoping, dude. Like, I think I still sub 3 this, but it's not gonna be good. Maybe actually hit the skull rather than grabbing the wall. How's that sound? Like, I think there's still a realistic chance I sub 3 this if I guess right, and it's, you know... So this is a sub 3 league seed, by the way. No matter what anyone says, like, this seed should have been sub 3. No league seeds can sub 3. Yeah, Zion, this one should have. I mean, it's Mirror Shield, and I have to kill Twinrova. Of course I've got a shield in my back. I didn't buy one, though. I found this one. There are some that are a little debatable on. I've seen some real bad ones. Well, no, Zion hasn't said anything. That's just Zion's quote, is no league seed sub 3. Just use your grab. If I had to, yeah. I'm not a monster. I'm just a psychopath. I'm not a monster. Besides, I've gotten better about buying shields when it's like, so the hard fast rule is I will buy shields if it locks checks. If I have to go do shotless GTG, I'm buying a shield. If I have to do Deku Tree and don't have a Deku shield, I will buy a Deku shield. Like, there are enough times when I will buy a shield. No. It's not even buy a shield responsibly. It's buy a shield when it locks checks. That's it. I won't buy a shield otherwise. If there are active checks being locked, I'll buy a shield. I also don't force my teammates to abide by my shieldless ways, and if I see a shield for one of them that I can afford, I buy a shield in multi-world for teammates. And that's only because I understand I'm a psychopath. I don't need to force other people to live like I do. I saw that coming too. Are you seriously gonna just come right back over here? There's two. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? No, you're gonna shoot next. Reset. Get the jump slash set. That's actually a clean phase 1 twin rover for the most part. Dink dink. Dink 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 dink. I know where Neighbors is. I was never gonna grab it. One. Oh shoot. Pulled that out way too soon. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Pulled out the big run sword way sooner than I was supposed to. I needed to actually hit her with that, you know. There we go. We're gonna go Ganon's first. Ganon's is roughly the same number of checks and faster. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 checks. Versus, I've already done the first two, so 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 checks. So it is one less check since I've already done the first two of Shadow. Well, I've already done the first two of Shadow, so Ganon's is less checks. I'm pretty sure it's 15 checks and... Isn't Shadow 18, I think, total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 18 checks. So 16 with the first two done. Shadow is one more check. It's 7 for Light Trail, 8, 9 is Spirit, 10 is Validation, 11 is Forest, 12 and 13 is Water, 14 and 15 is Shadow. It's more if scrubs are on, Because Scrubs add another 4 checks, and most of the time you're in Ganon, Scrubs are going to be on. Most. Obviously, Blitz slash, you know, League. I wonder what Ela's planning for Season 3 of Blitz. I'm actually really excited for that. It was around January last year when he announced Season 2, and everyone got to start jumping on that. Not even a key in here? Wow. Wow, not even a key in Light Trial. How rude, Light Trial. Give me Strength 3 early, and then don't even. You're mean. I did not mean to do that. Seven checks left, and I had no keys so far. It's probably just a key behind Light Trial anyway. It's usually a key back there. I don't know why. Bigger on sword superiority. Jeez. Give me long shot. Long shot and a dip. If it's Iron Boots, I'll be very mad. Long shot and shadow. So I had this mismarked. There. Let's get it marked right. If I already have the lens on, I might as well just Lens of Truth the friggin' opening. Back middle. The worst part is, like, it can be anywhere here, thinking about it, because the hover boots were hook shot locked. So everything from here is technically hook shot locked. I like this for now. So every single big chest I come across has to be open. Every single key I come across has to be opened. Because God knows how deep I've got to go. Unfortunately. Accidental, but we'll take it. Got myself yeeted up on there, might as well do it. I ran to the back of that blade. I contest that that shouldn't have hurt me. It's like, I'm gonna push this blade from behind. This hurts. Blade sharp on both ends, that's all it is. Sad thing is there's still a realistic world for a sub 3 here. It's just not likely anymore. How deep are you gonna make me go here, huh? How deep are you gonna make me go? No. Why? I mean, you do want to win, don't you? Having me play is not conducive to you winning. think... No, don't pull out the ocarina randomly, you dummy. More keys. How deep into shadow are you gonna make me go, game? Yeah, having me play against Drew is not conducive to you winning. Probably not the path. More keys. I don't want to go this deep. I don't want to go deep. No, don't make me go deep here. I don't want to. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Please, let me out. Just want to be allowed to play my Serenade of Water. Kill my stupid Morpha. Kill my stupid Ganon and be done with this. This is the first one we're gonna have to warp my freaking. So we want roars and long shot on, or hook shot on, whatever. Wind tunnel. Set for roars here and make this the last check of the whole temple. Would feel really dumb, wouldn't it? Especially when it's the boss key and it's actually on Bongo's heart. I don't know. I thought I was for a while. I thought I was doing really good for a while. Then just Casino, Strength 2, and Mirror Shield for way too long. But wait, this spoiler the Lug Hollow. If you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna. Especially when it's the boss key and it's just on Bongo's heart. Now if it's a long shot on Bongo's heart, I want to quit. True, but like at the same time, I don't want to have to go deep. And thankfully, I'm at least like mechanically playing pretty well. Not perfectly, but I'm mechanically playing pretty well for myself. You're gonna make me seriously ride a boat? Like, seriously? You're gonna make me ride a freaking boat? boat's not. It's not relaxing. It's not enjoyable. I hate riding the boat. No boat! No boat! No boat today! Bye! Frick. Stupid. You're stupid! At least I know the realistic chances of it is my opponent did the exact same thing I did. Ganon's is technically more checks also if you count the keys in Shadow. Now that I think about it, but I mean, you know, who's counting that? No. Not that one. I hate that one. There's skeletons on that one. It's a Necromancer's Cruise and I don't like it. Compass first, gang, rise up. Compass first, gang, rise up. Compass first, always. Compass first, always. Compass first, always. You can note that one down, KLO. Oh, compass first, always. Not just in go mode. Always. Unless I have a hint telling me not to do Dark Link Loop, compass first, always. 100% of the time, I will compass first. And that's because if you can catch 3 keys between, or 2 keys between compass, map, and then bombable wall, you can save, quit, back up, and just do Dark Link Loop as well. And that also lets you hit Dragon Chest without ever resetting water level. No, always. 100%. 100%. Stupid C-stick is getting really annoying. I did not hit down there. I hit left, and it's like, you wanted to pull out a bomb, right? No. Yeah, I hate touching water without hovers, too. I don't know that strat. I don't know, because I know there's a way you can, like, do a shield, jump, ledge, grab thing to make it to the friggin' pier platform for the 3rd level, but I hate it. I can't do it. I've tried. I can't. I can't. I think you're supposed to, like, line yourself up and go, like, perfectly at the 45-degree angle with the shield out. I can't get it consistent, but I can get it within a couple tries, usually, without hovers. I still have to get the friggin' hint, by the way. Just in case it's in Water Temple. Yeah, I have no idea where light arrows are. I still have to get the light arrow hint now. Which, considering I full cleared most of the seed... Oh! Kratios finished. We're just gonna forfeit off then. Yeah, I pretty much last location skulls. Oh man, they were Light arrows were icy waters. You needed the iron boots from Ganon's castle, so the iron boots were hard required anyway. Yeah, right. He also put up GTG for ages. Like, I put that off for so long. Alright, who else is online? I got stuff I gotta take care of. Cinny's doing DK rando. How far into the run is ZSR? Starting in. Okay, we're gonna go to ZSR. Yep, GG's. Logic out. See you, everybody.